This is the ideal male body. You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. While I've brought up a few examples of Pokemon that serve as literal roadblocks throughout the video games, I'm always reminded of the original roadblock, Snorlax. Snorlax appears in every Kanto game, and in fact there are even 2 different Snorlax at different points in the region. I think Kanto has a great structure. Once you reach this central part of the region, things open up and you, as the player, have some choice in where to go and which quest to complete first. Though, Snorlax does serve as a roadblock to still keep you on track. And this is where the Snorlax event ties into the Lavender Town event, because after you encounter some spooky ghosts in Pokemon Tower to rescue Mr. Fuji, he gives you the Pokeflute, which can wake up Snorlax and allow you to reach Fuchsia City. Again, there are 2 Snorlax in Kanto, but I typically go for the one blocking Cycling Road first. Though it does really tie into how much choice you're given when it comes to exploring the region of Kanto. Snorlax itself is a pretty cool Pokemon. The battle isn't too difficult unless you're trying to actually catch it, which you would probably want to do. But it's totally worth it because Snorlax ended up being a solid Pokemon over the years. Might as well bring up the fact that Snorlax's design was partially inspired by Game Freak programmer Koji Nishino. This dude just deserves all the love. He also appeared as an NPC in Black 2 and White 2 that you could battle, and of course, he has a Snorlax. But Snorlax is just such an iconic roadblock, they decided to bring it back in X and Y. In my opinion, it wasn't nearly as well done as the Kanto games, but it was still neat to see it come back. It had a similar-ish structure where you had to venture off to a secondary location to obtain the Pokeflute first, but there's just something about the way that it's done in Kanto that works better. Sword and Shield also has a reference to this where a Snorlax will always spawn at the end of this bridge in the wild area. You can easily walk around it, but keeping this as a reference was a nice touch. And in the anime, there is an episode where the main conflict involves a Snorlax blocking a river, and it's resolved by waking it up with a Pokeflute.
That's a Snorlax?
All right.
I guess when you think about it, a Snorlax completely blocking a path isn't super realistic, because there could always just be a way around it. So that's probably why they adapted the conflict in this way.
Your girth is blowing my mind.
And I'm guessing that's why in X and Y it was on a small bridge so it would completely cover it. It feels like there really isn't too much to say about the Snorlax roadblock. It is set up in a way similar to Sudowoodo being a Pokemon that needs a key item to move, but it is implemented in a better way than some others. With Pokemon being literally everywhere and some of them being huge like Snorlax, it makes sense for one to be in the way of people, even though the Pokemon of the region predate whatever human developments might have come later, like roads, docks, or bridges. Snorlax is only doing what it does naturally. Humans are the ones that got in the way. Really, I don't care too much about Pokemon standing in the way of adventure because that's just how the games are designed, but for sure Snorlax is probably one of the better ones alongside Sudowoodo, because it makes sense for the Pokemon and you even get a chance to catch them afterward. And so that was one of the first big memorable roadblocks in Pokemon. Anyway, let's get you out of here, buddy. Move! But anyway, hey, this is GatorX, and let me know what you think in the comments below. If you'd like to stick around and show your support, there's the subscribe and the like button, all that stuff there. I'm also on Twitter as well. But anyway, this has been GatorX. Have a nice day.